How you doing today, folks? I just wanted to do this video and in memory of and my comments on this Ella French police officer in Chicago murder, and those I think it's Eric and Imonte Morgan, okay, that were involved in this were the assailants, as well as her partner. All right, so this happened, I think Tuesday or Wednesday. Like today is the 13th. So this happened like the 11th, like the 10th or 11th of August. Okay, like 2-3 days ago. Officer French of the Chicago police force had pulled these two young men over. All right, they were like 21 and 23. And on a traffic stop, and the driver, I don't know which one was the driver who's a passenger, but one of the guys, he had voluntarily gave up the keys or whatever and got out the car. Now these guys did have a little criminal record. All right, one was charged for robbery, and the other one was charged for something like a hit and run. Okay, but that's not the point. They were pulled over. They was made to get out of the car. One of the guys gave them the keys and, cooperated at first. The other, I guess, started arguing with the police, had refused to acquiesce to their commands. And I guess there was a confrontation had ensued with one of the police officers. A gun was produced, and he shot Officer French, killed her, and had injured her partner. Okay, and shot her partner twice in the abdomen. The other guy that initially cooperated, he ran off. Okay, and he was caught by some bystanders. Okay, so as a result, you got one cop killed, all right, and she had a newborn baby, from what I understand. Okay, another one is in the hospital fighting for his life, and the guy, I believe, that got into the altercation, that he was shot. One of the officers returned fire. I believe it was a third officer that returned fire to that young man. Okay, so you got the two boys, the Morgan boys, that they were denied bail, and this just turned out to be an ugly incident all over a traffic stop. Okay, so there was some theory that if the boys would have cooperated, okay, it was either something about the registration or their license expired, okay, the driver. Okay, but they started looking for other stuff. They probably could have got away with that. They could have probably dismissed that case because they were looking for stop and frisk, because they was looking for something, the police, that is irrelevant to what I'm telling you, either the license or the registration. Okay, so what would they call that? The exuberant stop and frisk. But rather, you get this disaster. It's no way. Yeah, I know in many cases that the police can't be trusted and all that. Sometimes they got a job to do. But this is one of the situations right here that it's like, me, how can I look at this and defend these guys? Okay? So I just think that it's totally uncalled for. And probably what's going to happen is the guy that shot that police officer, more than likely he's going to get life. The other guy, he may End up getting a few years for evading the police. And then I guess his mother wanted to defend these boys. She ends up getting arrested for going in the hospital unauthorized to go visit her son that was shot. So yeah, it's naturally fine to say, yeah, they're my sons and all that, but I would just think that she could at least account for it and be like, hey, they messed up. Another person that was arrested too, because the gun was illegally sold. It wasn't registered. So this whole thing just turned out to be an disaster, ladies and gentlemen. And hey, justice is just going to have to be served. It is what it is. May that officer rest in peace. But it's unfortunate that baby is going to have to grow up without his mother, his or her mother. Okay. I hope that the other her partner pulls through, and I have a speedy recovery. So, man, I'm really cracked up by this. I mean, this is a really jacked up story. If you hadn't heard of it, this story, I'm pretty sure by now you have, if you are subscribed to this channel or if you just happen to be pulling this video up. And that's all I have to say about this. Okay, a very, very sad, unfortunate situation. Now, I just think in this case right there, in here, you know, you hear a lot of things about the Chicago police being corrupt, but at this point right here, they did their job. It's just an accountability issue. It is what it is. I tell people, and I've said this before, when that lieutenant, all right, was pulled over, just cooperate with the police. Okay, in a case like that, and whatever they tell you that you lacking, just fix it. All right, that's enough said. Let me go and get a little workout on. I got some business I got to take care of, though. Feel free to subscribe, share, leave your comments, and check out some of the other videos.